Welcome to the show and a chance to meet one of the rising talents in women's football. Southland's Mary Fraser is heading off to the New Zealand Under-20 camp this week with aspirations of making the squad for the next World Cup campaign in this age group. Before leaving, Mary reflected on the time and effort put into her playing career so far.
All right, Mary, let's just talk about your life, your football life. When did you first kick this round ball around?
I first started playing when I was about 5 years old. My dad was coaching a team and I decided to join in, and I've got older brothers and stuff like that, so obviously they're going to push you around, but I think I did my best when I first started.
Do you think mixing it with the boys has toughened you up, really?
Yeah, it's definitely helped a lot. There hasn't been many girls my age been playing football, so I had no choice really to play but with the boys. I quite enjoy it. It's a bit of rough and tough that you need at the national level, so yeah, I enjoy it.
And so you weren't tempted by netball or the traditional female sports?
No. Never been tempted by any of the other sports. Soccer, football has pretty much been my love for over the years. So.
You're a watcher of the sport. Do you watch English football,
Yeah.
that sort of thing?
Yeah, I try and watch as much as I can. The Premier League is nearly there. I'd like to watch a bit more of the Spanish league. They're a bit quicker and bit more technical, but I try and watch as much as I can, like Phoenix and stuff like that.
Oh, we could have an argument there about the English league. I think it's better anyway. So you have teams you support, or is it just a general view?
I like Manchester United and Real Madrid. Manchester United's a bit behind this year, 5 points I think it is, but they're going to pull through, I think.
I don't always like your taste, but at least you've run some good teams.
Yeah.
What about, how did you choose the striker role?
I was kind of targeted, really. I was centre back and right back until I was about 13, when a guy approached me, Ian Shirky approached me and said, I want to work with you on your technique and stuff like that, and I want to make you into a striker, because he felt that New Zealand footballers aren't really strikers at the moment. So I worked on technique and passing for a few years, and I slowly moved up the field to striker, and I've enjoyed it. I enjoy scoring goals, and it's just a better position for me.
Yeah, what I noticed just in the kick around we had was you've got some height too, and you must give you an advantage in women's football.
Yeah, I think I'm the tallest in the under-20 squad, that's for sure. There might be only one other girl, but I think it helps with corners and set plays and stuff. They've got a target rather than just seeing all these smaller girls around. But no, I think it helps a lot being in up front anyway.
Did you get the quality of service that you got today? The crosses?
Nothing to take away from you, but I do get a bit better. Yeah.
All right, talk about your first sort of competition game. When did you get into a team and start playing regular competition football?
Well, when I was 5, I started club, and then when I was 13, I made the Southland 13th grade boys team, and I played with them for 3 years. And then I played for Football South, which is from Timaru right down to Invercargill, that region. I played in the under-14 girls team, which was my first time playing with girls, and the under-16 girls team, which I went to tournament. And then they made a selection for the under-17s from that. And that was my first experience at a high level, and I was a bit annoyed not to make it, but I think I've got a second chance at this one.
So what squad are you really looking to make into national squad at the moment? You're going to a camp, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to a camp next Tuesday. It's for the under-20s. I have made it through the trial phase, so this is just a training camp that they can have a look at how we do training, and they do fitness testing and muscle balance tests and all the rigorous things that they need to check before we can be selected for the squad for the qualifiers, which is down to 21. There's 28 in the squad at the moment, and qualifiers are in January, so they have to make a pretty quick selection after this one. So I think we find out at the very end, but we'll wait and see.
How confident are you that you might have done enough now?
Well, I suppose I'm quietly confident. I don't really expect much because I'm one of the younger ones. They're more likely to pick 18, 19-year-olds, but I think I'm fitter than I was last time. I'm a bit more experienced. I can understand the game more because I've been playing at a high level for a while. I think I might be in with a chance, but I don't want to say too much because I don't want to be disappointed. But I'm going to go in with something there.
And what sort of depth have they got in strikers in that squad? How many sort of girls would you be competing with?
Well, there's five strikers, including me, and 2 of them are football ferns, so they're in the national women's team, which kind of is a given for them. But the other 3, I think I'm up there. I definitely think I've got a chance. Yeah.
So they'll be taking out of those other 3, another 2 of them. Will it be one chance and two, one chance and 3?
Yeah, I think they'll take 4 usually because you play standard formation as 2 strikers up front. They'll probably take two subs. I think they'll take 4 strikers out of the 5. So.
No, it sounds more promising the more I hear about it. Yeah. So assuming the squad forms, you're in it. Where are they off to?
World Cup is in Uzbekistan.
I bet you haven't been there very often.
No, I haven't. I think it's near Kazakhstan or just something south of Russia. But the qualifiers are usually in Auckland, so that's in January. Yeah.
That's exciting. It could be very exciting next year for you.
Yeah. As well as the qualifiers and the World Cup, they do 2 tours, I think, overseas. I think they do one to Australia and somewhere else, and that'll be quite a good experience, I think. It'll be really enjoyable.
All right, well, you're balancing this with normal life. I take it you're still at school?
Yep. I just finished Year 12 at James August. I'm heading into Year 13 with... I suppose I might not spend as much time at school because of soccer, but I try and keep up with everything.
So Year 13, is that the old 7th form? Is
Yeah.
That
Yeah. Level 3 in CEA next year. I suppose just preparing yourself for university or college, wherever you're going to go.
And what is the plan about future work-wise and study?
I've been looking into USA colleges and scholarships that some of the schools offer. I really think that's the best option because it's a good way to follow soccer as well as education, like getting it at the same time.
And soccer, women's soccer in the States is very strong, isn't it?
Yeah. It's probably the best competition for soccer-wise. Europe's slowly getting there, like Spain and Britain, but definitely think USA is the best for it.
And what about guidance? Who's helping you along this path?
Well, we got Ken Cresswell. He's from Southland Football. He's doing managing my program at the moment, and Barry Gardner did, but he's gone overseas for a little bit. I get a little bit of help from Ian Shirky from technical, working on technique for shooting and stuff. But no, I think Ken and Barry definitely the main guys in it.
It's good to have that because you get a lot of attention. There's not a lot of female reps coming from this part of the country.
Yeah. I think they've got a couple of up and coming ones, but they're a bit young to be starting the Football South yet because it's an under 21 league and they're only 14, 15, so it might be a bit hard. But no, I think it's good for someone like them to have someone, I suppose, like me to have someone experience it before they get the opportunity, just to see what it's like. Yeah, I think I do a good job.
And what about the distractions? You're a young woman in the world. There's party time. There's you managed to keep away from that and keep focused on the football.
Yeah, I don't do many parties. It's more just gatherings with friends. I'm not big on that scene, but no, I try and get as much time with my friends away from soccer because soccer takes up a lot on the weekends and stuff like that. Don't get much time apart from school, but yeah, I definitely try and find some time for them.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.